Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Caroline Michael. God bless you all. Please, I just have this pressing issue to actually discuss, and I want us all to discuss it or send in your comments so that we can actually discuss and know, because I really don't know, I don't understand. It's really bothering me because now it's like we now have two gods. We have God of Africa, we have God of Europe, we have God of the whites, we have God of the blacks. Because I find that some, most of our ladies or some of our men, they'll say, okay, this one a white man, we fit do one with him, but the black one, we don't fit do one with him. So, as in, they will tell you, okay, you can do any shit to get what you want here, but when you get back to Africa, you live your normal life. But tell me, is this what God required from us? So, because I really don't understand anymore. They tell you to do all sort of shit to get your money here in Europe, or if you like, they do like now church you can't go for here, or now all this holy life you can't do for here. So does that mean it is allowed to do any shit in Europe or in abroad? Then when you get back to Africa, you live your normal life. That's like, it's like you're pretending, right? So when you get to the airport on your way to Europe, you drop your righteousness just at the airport. Then when you're going back, you pick it up at the airport. Okay. Now let me tell you something. Because for me, I think it's something that is really like disturbing. We no longer regard God as anything. This is because some even pastors now even go ahead to tell you that I don't care about how you make your money, but what we want is God will bless you. So if you don't care on how someone make his or her money, so all you want is just for them to come and give you what they want, to appreciate you because you pray for them, because they have so many fake pastors that give them or that do all sort of rubbish for them. They pay them money, some big money, huge amount, for them to do some certain prayers which they call spiritual things or spiritual whatever for them. I mean, I think God is God everywhere. If you can make love, if now I think righteousness should be all. If you cannot make love to the black, then you can make it to the white. Then if you want to abstain from sex, then it should be both to the white and to the black. So I don't see the reason why someone should tell you do it to the white, but don't do it. This one a white man and if you do anything, but a beg or black. There's nothing like a beg. Knowing God means you are knowing God fully, because there's nothing like God of the white and God of the black. So everybody, we're all the same. So the same God that rules the blacks is the same God that rules the whites. I don't see the reason people should tell some other person, even a deacon is advising someone and telling the person, you can do it with the white but not with the black. Even a pastor telling a member that this is what everybody does in Europe. So you are not the most righteous person. So you can also just do what you can do and get what you want. That is my prayer for you. So is that what God also says? I think God is more than anything we have or we're asking for, because God can give everything we need if only we can hold on to Him. And people will say, what about you? Why hasn't God give to you? But mind you, you are not God. He has His own time. Because you are faster than yourself. That is why we get ourselves into troubles. Many things happen to us in life. That is because you just want to get, you're faster than your shadow. You tell God, God, you are too slow for my liking. Yeah, but sorry, it might sometimes a little bit too, like, yeah, it's as if God is really like delaying. But the delay, as we say, or the saying goes, it is not denial. God has His own plan, He has His own time. So where are we rushing to? You get the money today, you die. You don't get it at all, you die. But is it not better to get it in a godly way so that you have peace, you have joy? When you are eating your money, you are happy that, oh God, I thank you for this. You understand? Because the expectation of the righteous will not be cut short. But I just want us to discuss the issue. What do you think about it? Should we really do this shit in abroad and come home to live a righteous life? Should we see God as God of the blacks and not God of the white, or we see the God of the white as a different God from the God of the black? Shouldn't we just practice this righteousness or this holiness of a thing, or being in right standing with God? Shouldn't we just do it generally? Do we need to separate the white from the blacks? I do know that some blacks are really terrible. Okay, fine. But what I'm trying to say is you don't really need, if you just want to abstain from it generally. Tell God, I have totally submitted myself to you. There is nothing like black or there is nothing like white. Let everybody be the same. Let everyone, if both the white and the black, come together to, and you will say, okay, fine, I'm in a right standing with God, whether white or black. I ain't going to do nothing with them. And let God see your heart, even when people claim or call you names. But just be happy. Just know within your inner mind that you are in a right standing with God. Because nobody is God. Nobody can change what God has planned for you. God has a special plan for you. If you're not married, God has a special plan for you. He has a special map for you. If you're married, even if you don't have a child now, I don't think it's something you should kill yourself over, because God is going to do it in His own time, in a very right way, in a very special way in your life. But it's just that it's something that got me worried, that people will say, I beg, oh, hey, this one way they do holy for Europe. Hey, I'm not sure. Say, my dear brothers and sisters, holy, better Europe or other home. I think holy, if you want do them to the fullest. So, not do holy for blacks, then can they do other things with the white? If it na white or if na black or waiting me I see you, God na God everywhere. Yeah, blacks could be terrible sometimes, keeping a relationship with them, but that does not mean there are no good ones among them. You should pray for the right person. You should pray to God to give you the right thing, even your document. It is not depending on any marriage. You do a fake marriage just to get your document. Then is that what God has planned, or is that what is written in the Bible? Is that my bishop used to tell us, Bishop Benson Gahosa, I could remember vividly in the Mafoluku church, he said, there is nothing like contract marriage in the Bible. Whether you like it or not, marriage is marriage. It is a covenant. Covenant, when you mean covenant, you swore an oath. And you call it fake marriage. You're just doing it just to get your document and say, oh boy, what we will do now? There is something you can do. And that thing you can do is God. God can give it to you. But I am not condemning anybody. I am not a saint. But I am trying to let you know that we shouldn't say we go back home to practice righteousness. Why in abroad you can do any shit? Some people here, they don't do anything without calling Baba. Even some friends, you go to them, the next thing they will tell you, call home. They know they use ordinary hand, they get documents. Now that Baba do my own. Or do have prophets, those fake prophets. Then by the time you call them, they will tell you to bring the euros that they mention now, past all those fake persons. They don't want no naira. They will tell you, bring so euros. It's so disturbing, but it's all right for anybody to do what he or she feels is right. But I just want us to leave comment on this issue. I want us to discuss some other issues, any other topic. But next Saturday, by the grace of Almighty God, we are going to be coming up with next issue or next topic, and where I'm going to be talking to the younger ladies who are so hot-headed right now with some guys out there. But I'm sorry. I'm only trying to, like, this is based on experience, okay? Next week on Saturday, by his grace, we're going to be discussing that. But on this very issue, I want you to leave a comment or send me a message on WhatsApp. My number is +47 455 83684. I say again, +47 455 83684, or email me on carlmic1@yahoo.com, which is CARLMIC1@yahoo.com. And God bless you. We're going to be discussing more on this issue, so many other issues, or whatever topic or whatever issue, whatever information you get, and you want us to talk about it here on earth, to air it, you want us to talk about it, please do not hesitate to send me a message on WhatsApp or send me a message on my email. Then we discuss it. Please leave a comment in this and share your opinion, what you think about it. Please, should we always leave God out of our problems? Is that Baba or that fake prophet, that fake pastors, are they the one that will help you out? There are good pastors you can call. There are good men of God that can just pray for you. They will talk to God on your behalf. But not calling some of those pastors, they will ask you for money to do some spiritual works, to get to bless some cross or some necklace and